Andrew is a hardworking family man from Alabama and likes spending time in the great outdoors.
Working mainly maintenance and refrigeration work all of my life. Hobbies, I enjoy fishing, being out on the water, riding boats, motorcycles, spending some time with the family. I fell out of a tree doing some tree trimming work at my own house. Got my left knee caught in the fork of a tree and tweaked my hips and back up pretty bad. Had went through the pain for a little better part of 12 years, doing physical therapy, chiropractic care, medications, injections, and everything but a back surgery because I was terrified to have a back fusion done. It was very sharp stabbing pain, numbing down my legs, mainly my right leg, my left leg some, not as much depending on how long I stood up and worked at a time. But my right leg would go numb pretty much all the way down from my hip all the way to the top of my foot.
He tried conservative treatments, but none of them provided the lasting relief he was looking for.
Chiropractic care and physical therapy helped for a long while. Probably a better part of 9 years. I'd done those for a long time. Was doing chiropractic care 3 to 4 times a week. And then I would do physical therapy at least once or twice a week. And then some weeks I would do massage therapy instead of physical therapy to ease up the muscles. It just got to where nothing really helped. I would go to a chiropractor and get an adjustment, and then 30, 40 minutes down the road, it'd go back to hurting again. We went to the Spine Center in Huntsville and discussed options with those, and their only option was a back fusion to cut you open and put in metal rods and metal parts, and that wasn't an option for me at the age of 40.
He did online research to find alternative facilities that could help him. When he found the Bonati Spine Institute, he read reviews, watched patient testimonials, and spoke to other patients who had already received the exclusive Bonati Spine procedures.
The Bonati system had the best success rating of all.
Feeling good about the prospect of relief, Andrew traveled to Hudson, Florida for an in-person evaluation. Upon arrival, he was provided with a thorough physical exam and updated MRIs and X-rays at the on-campus imaging center.
Went through MRI, X-ray, met the surgeon, and some of the OR team was back there when I walked through, checked everything out. You had to have several X-rays, some blood work done. It's an active day, but it's worth the time. The initial consultation was, with the pain situation, we just had general conversation, and he could about tell where my pain was coming from by looking at the MRIs and the X-rays. And we, both went over the locations of the areas that was the most severe and where the pain ran down my legs. And the surgeon went over my MRIs and X-rays with me very detailed, so we didn't have no, missed opportunities.
The patented Bonati Spine procedures utilize conscious IV sedation. This keeps the patient comfortable, but also awake and communicating with the surgeon to pinpoint the source of their pain and eliminate it before the patient leaves the operating table.
The pain relief was instant. It was instantaneous. I was like, I can feel it's not there no more. At first I thought, hey, is this the medicine? And I asked, and the doctor's like, no, it's the relief of what we have done, the procedure. In years, I hadn't slept longer than 2 or 3 hours. And the first night of my first procedure, I slept in bed for 5 or 6 hours.
Andrew highly recommends the Bonati Spine Institute to anyone suffering with neck or back pain.
It's life-changing in a good way, because for most people that's dealing with back pain, they understand that that's a pain that nobody's hardly ever went through. It's something very hard to deal with. Knowing the relief I could have had years ago, if I would have done this then versus now, I would suggest somebody do it. The earlier the better. There ain't no sense in waiting.
Now pain-free, Andrew is looking forward to spending time enjoying his favorite outdoor activities alongside his family and friends.
Looking forward to spending a little downtime with the family for a while. Looking forward to getting back out on the water this summer and playing on the boats and riding motorcycles and enjoying life again. There's a better world, because, it's the pain-free world is going to be enjoyable. And I hadn't been there in a long time.
To see more stories of recovery just like this, search for the Bonati Spine Institute on YouTube, Rumble, Apple's App Store, Google's Play Store, Roku, and Amazon's Fire TV.